कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। In the Yuddha Kandam series of Srimad Ramayanam, we have had the opportunity to discuss Vibhishana Sharanagati, which is a crest jewel. In the Vibhishana Sharanagati, we have seen how Vibhishana relinquished all his comforts in Lanka Pradesham and sought asylum in Rama. He did not approach Rama directly. He approached Rama through a Bhagavatottama called Sugriva. Nevertheless, as said in one of the previous episodes, Shastram says, if the Astika takes a few steps to reach the Paramatma, there will be obstacles, there will be Vigghana. So true to this Shastric statement, Angada, Jambavan, Sugriva were not in favor of accepting Vibhishana into their fold. On the contrary, Hanuman, Anjana Putra Anjaneya Swami, was very much for accepting Vibhishana into their fold. Rama patiently heard both the sides, their opinions. And then Rama stated, it doesn't matter to which place Vibhishana has come seeking asylum. It doesn't matter at what time he has come seeking asylum. It doesn't matter with what intent he has come. Mitra bhavena samprapta natyajeyev katanchana. I will never abandon a person, even if he comes in the garb, in the disguise of being a friend. And if you doubt my valor, angulyagrena tananyan, I will use my nails. Then Rama comes up with many statements which were once used by Kandu Maharishi. The Maharishi was called Kandu, and Kandu had cited many Shastra Vakyams in support of accepting a refugee. It is called Kandu Gatha. So Rama religiously quotes all those verses that come in support of accepting the Sharanagata. Then Rama narrates 4 stories to corroborate and substantiate his thought of accepting Vibhishana in their fold. The first, he says, once he tells all the Vanaras assembled there, Sugriva, Angada, Jambavan, Nala, Nila, Hanumanta, all of them are there. Then Rama narrates the first story. He says, once there was a hunter. Around the afternoon time, he went to the forests. He wanted to bring some flesh home so that it could be cooked and consumed by the family members. He spotted a male and a female bird. They were making love. The hunter did not have any mercy. While they were making love, he shot an arrow at the female bird. The female bird, in that shock, in that pain, fell off the branch on the ground and died. The hunter happily took that bird home and cooked and ate the food cooked out of the bird's flesh with his family members. In the night, around 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m., he reached the same place in the forest under the shade of the same tree over which in its branch one of the birds was shot. He sat in that shade of the tree. It was getting very cold. So he had to take some hunt. After hunting, he had to take food to his house, right? It had to be cooked the next day. But he found it very cold. So he gathered a few leaves, dry leaves, and wanted to light fire so that he could feel the warmth. He was getting very hungry as well. No food around. So the fire was lit. He was getting the warmth, but he was feeling very hungry. The male bird, remember, the male bird had lost its female bird. That male bird which had lost its female bird to this hunter was seated by the branch of that tree. It knew very well that this person who has come below the shade of this tree is very hungry. He has come to my place. I have to offer some food to him. I have no food with me. So what do I offer? So the bird thought, let me offer myself, and fell into the fire, thinking that if I fall into the fire, I get cooked and roasted. Maybe this hunter can consume me. So it fell into the fire. The hunter ate that bird and went home. Rama said, Sugriva, are you able to understand? Sugriva did not understand head or tail of what Rama said. Here is Vibhishana, and there he is talking about some bird and hunter. Rama said, the hunter whom I am mentioning who came in the afternoon for the hunting was none but Ravana. Ravana separated me from my dear wife Sita. He did not kill. What was the case with the hunter? He killed a female bird. Here Ravana did not kill Sita. He just separated Sita from me. And there the hunter killed the female bird, took the female bird home and consumed the bird. Here Ravana took Sita to Lanka. Hanuman has seen Sita. She is safe. Just that we have to rescue her. In that case, the same hunter who killed the bird in the afternoon was the same hunter who came in the night. Here, Ravana who abducted Sita hasn't come seeking asylum. It is Ravana's youngest brother who has committed no crime called Vibhishana who has come seeking asylum. There, the hunter did not even say, I am hungry. The bird understood the hunter's hunger and fell into the fire. Here, Vibhishana is opening his mouth and saying, please give me refuge. Even then, Sugriva, if I refuse to give refuge to Vibhishana, then generations further will say, Rama doesn't even have the mercy what that bird had. So I should be more merciful as a human being, so I shall accept Vibhishana. This was the first story. Second, he talks about a riksha brāmhana samvada. It is said that once a tiger was chasing a brahmana. I don't know the brahmana would have committed a crime or no, but the tiger started chasing the brahmana. The brahmana came running and climbed up a tree. See, generally leopards of that family will climb trees. Tigers don't climb trees. So this brahmana quickly climbed the tree and sat on the branch of the tree because he knew that the tiger which was chasing him will come and stand at the shade of this tree and will not be able to climb the tree. As he was taking a sigh of relief, he turned left. He saw a huge bear seated there. Below was a tiger. Next was a bear. Now he looked at the bear, thinking the bear will come quietly near him and eat him up. The bear came near the Brahmana and said, put its hand on the Brahmana's shoulder and said, don't worry. You have come seeking asylum at the place where I am. You have come as a Sharanagata. My clan, my community has said if somebody comes seeking Sharanagati, do not abandon them. Nothing will happen to you, don't worry. But I am very sleepy, so are you. You sleep for some time, I shall stay awake. I shall sleep for some time, you stay awake, so that we are aware of where the tiger and what it is doing. The Brahmana slept, the bear was awake. Now when the bear slept after some time, the Brahmana was awake. The tiger from the below said, push that bear down. You know what a Manushya Buddhi is? We ungrateful human beings are. So immediately the Brahmana pushed that bear down. As the bear was falling onto the ground, the bear had understood what would have happened, transpired. The tiger came close to the bear, murmured something in its ears. After listening to the murmur, the bear was not hurt by the tiger. It started climbing the tree and coming back to that branch. Now the Brahmana assumed the tiger must have told the bear, "Bear, I don't like your flesh. I like only that Brahmana's flesh. Push him down." So as the bear came and sat on the branch next to the Brahmana asked, "Oh, you bear, are you going to push me down?" The bear said, "No. You are a person who has come to my tree where I reside as a Sharanagata. How can I push you?" "Then what did the tiger tell you?" asked the Brahmana. The tiger said that I have to push you down. Brahmana said, "In that case, are you going to push me down?" "No." "Then why did you say yes to the tiger?" "Only if I say yes to the tiger will leave me," said the bear. What is the moral? The moral is, even a bear, first we saw a bird, now a bear. A bear has the knowledge to process that if a person seeks asylum, I should not hurt that person. Rama says, "Sugriva, if I don't accept Vibhishana into our fold, later generations will say, mercy was there in the bear, not in Rama." Ayam vyagra samipetu Purano dharma samhitah Rikshena gita shloko astitam nibodha plavangama na param papamadatte paresham papakarmanam samayo rakshitavyastu santascharitra bhushana. The third story narrated by Rama was when Shibi-Chakravarti, one of my ancestors, Sugriva, one of my ancestors called Shibi-Chakravarti was performing a yagam. A pigeon came and fell at his feet and said, "Please protect me from this violent hawk. That bird wants to eat me up." Shibi said, "Don't worry, I will offer you Sharanagati." At that point in time, when Shibi accepted the bird into his fold, the hawk came and said, "See, if you are saving such birds, then what will I eat? Give me flesh." Shibi said, "Don't worry, whatever is the weight equivalent of the bird to which I have given refuge, I shall cut flesh from my thigh and give it to you. I have had such ancestors, Sugriva. If I refuse to accept Vibhishana in our fold today, mind you, Sugriva, Shibi-Chakravarti, one of my ancestors whose fame is eternal, will die today." This is the third narration. Fourth narration. Rama tells Sugriva, when the Samudra Manthanam happened, the first product to come from the churning was halahalam. Garalam taralanalam purastad jaladhehe udvijagana kalakutam. Kalakuta poison, halahalam poison came. When it was Kamadhenu, Uchchaishravas, everybody said, "I will have this, I will have this." When the poison came, who took it? Parameshwara, Lord Shiva took it. Shiva took that poison and said, "For the welfare of the world, I will take it. Even if Vibhishana has come with a malicious intent, I will accept him because Sharanagati Dharmam says you have to accept." So from the narration given of the bird and the hunter, of the tiger, bear and the Brahmana, of Shibi-Chakravarti and the birds, and of Shiva drinking poison, Rama clearly states that all our precedents point to the dharmam that if a person seeks asylum, he or she should be given. They should never be abandoned. For a minute, Sugriva was speechless, but Hanuman knew why Rama was being so merciful, because Daya, a quality of the Lord that ensures mercy, that Karuna which he sheds on all his devotees, is because of the presence of Mahalakshmi. If you see at the background of me, is a beautiful Pattachitra, an ancient way of painting from the state of Odisha. There is a village called Raghurajpur, that promotes this art. In this Pattachitra art is painted a Chaturbhuja Mahalakshmi, who is the personification of mercy, who instigates her husband, the dark-hued Lord, whom you see in the background, to shower mercy. Why is the Lord dark? Because he is like the rain-bearing cloud. Which clouds will give us water? Dark clouds. So the Lord is dark because of mercy. What gives him that mercy? It is that water in it which gives that mercy like a cloud. So Mahalakshmi inside the Lord makes him dark to shower mercy. So here we are going to have the mercy of Rama and Sita on Vibhishana. Wait, sir. Where did Sita shower her mercy on Vibhishana? That's a secret in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.